gave my suggestions on what I think they should do moving forward. But yeah, I feel bad that, people that like you who have been in the game and have, recap a lot of these shows and want to be able to sit there and like talk to these players. You're not really getting what you're supposed to, but unfortunately, I think they're just trying to protect the players. So not unfortunately, but they're trying to protect the players, which is great. But I just feel like no one's getting their time like they used to, like I think about like how many interviews I had to sit through after when it was time for my exit interview. And I talked to people like one-on-one, even if it was 5-10 minutes, like at least it was their show. I got a chance to talk to them and that was it. But as you know how they do things, we only sit down with the people that they give us the list for. So if you're not on that list, when we get out of our exit interviews, like I told you, and when we had that conversation when I first came out the house, no one's trying to ignore other podcasters or bloggers or recap people. We're not trying to do that. We literally are told, hey, you're gonna sit in front of this computer. There's gonna be different things. This is so and so show. Da da da. Boom 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 boom. And that's it. And then when we come home is when you gotta kind of unless you reach out to us, we wouldn't know.
Well, see, for me to see what you just said, at least you have an advantage because you were on the show. You're able to reach out and have.
But I don't. If you think about it, look.
Well, I can't even talk. Like for instance, Jim, any of them, I would not be able to reach out to talk to them. Like I remember when you taught me this, that the Instagrams are crazy full for one.
Yes, they are.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I'll be way at the bottom, and I remember you had to find me. Even when I told you told me, and I've learned from that. But with me, the Jimmys and all of them, I won't be able to talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
You can just if listen. Also, if you want to sit down with them, I could literally send them a message too and just say, hey, when you get some chance, please check your DMs. For whoever is recapping all you guys. That's not a problem. We just got to give them a second, like I told you. But I completely understand, a lot of people's frustration, your frustration, but I think
we're talking behind the scenes. A few of us is frustrated, to be honest.
I 100% believe that. So it's just like, just utilize the rest of us and just say, hey, I would love to do a sit down with so and so. I have no problem sending them a message and say, when you get some time or you check your DMs, please check your DMs for anybody right. who I've made connection with. We've known each other now for a very long time. Like anybody, so. Trust me, I have no problem with that. Like I just told somebody, which I don't know the girl, I've never met her, but there's somebody who wants to do like a TikTok live with me, and she DM'd me, and I'm like, sure, I will come and do a TikTok live with you. Like we really do try our best to do stuff for the fans because we want.
I know you 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%. Even though a lot of them drag me, I still try my best to put the best foot forward and things like that. Like I said, today I had to put out that tweet because there was like this narrative going around, and I was like, "That's not the case." Like these people are
that's not what you meant. I knew you didn't mean that. I know you loved them. I didn't understand why they took it that way.
I don't think they took. I think people are trying to build this narrative that like. And I tell people, I'm the Wendy Williams of Big Brother. I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm gonna be very blunt. It is what it is. People don't like me anyway, so it don't even matter. I'm not trying to get my credit together so that I can get picked. CBS has already made it clear that they're not picking me, and that's fine. Like there's nothing else I need to do. But I just put that tweet out there because I don't want people running with this narrative. I'm mad or annoyed at or upset at Derek and Taylor when I'm like, those are my friends. Like I'm happy for any opportunities they get, but I will always stand 10 toes on advocating for people who have not got a chance to host or compete again. And that does not mean me. That could be anybody else in the Big Brother universe, multiverse, that we should give other people chances. I'm always going to be like that. That's just what it is.
There were fans that wanted you to be on there, and I don't understand why it doesn't make any sense. You would be a great commentator because you do both sides. You wouldn't be just like, I'm legit because I like them, but I'm going to say, hey, this is going on. You would keep it very real. It'd be very entertaining. So a lot of people I've talked to say, I would love to see BD do something like a host, and not the same people. Again, it's not against them. I agree. I love Taylor. I do. But to have somebody else there would be nice.
Yeah.
So, I do. I'm gonna tell you this. I do want to talk to Jimmy and Mickey. So I haven't sent DMs. I'm gonna wait. I
Okay.
kind of about what you told
I
me.
will send
I was
something. I will
waiting.
send. I'm going to see Jimmy in 2 weeks, so I'll send him a message and just say when you get some, get some time, check your DMs. I'll let him know it's coming from you, and just like whatever the layout is. I don't know if you're trying to do a TikTok live or
A regular live. It'll be incorporated probably on YouTube. Like I always do over there. And
okay. So I'll just tell him it's just like a regular. Okay, I'll message him and let him know. That's not a problem. Mickey, I can't really help you there because I don't think Mickey Mouse is going to like me, and that's fine. Cause she coming out swinging, and I'm hoping.
I heard.
I'm not hoping, but if she really wants to get herself together, she can come for me. Cause I would end it. I don't think she want that smoke. That smoke would be bad.
I think that she would.
And I was being cute about it. That's why I called her Mickey Mouse. I said it was cute. Like other like Unriley and fucking Kanye, whatever the fuck his name is. I'm over here calling them every fucking other name in the book. I'm being nice. I was being respectful because number one, she's a black woman. So number two, I was trying to be fun with it and just like, call her Mickey Mouse and call her like she's like sneaking around cheeses and mousetrap. That's it. Yes, somebody said, Derek, please sit down. I am sitting down.
No worries, they're blocked.
No, it's fine.
You don't play with that. Y'all
It's
blocked.
okay. No, it's perfect. It's perfectly fine.
Question while you're on here, King, about Rachel and this. The thing about it, you being on the house before, experiencing all of this, to see what happened
I'm
to
sad, as Catherine said. I'm sad.
How do you feel about what happened to her? We're all waking up to this crazy news about her just being Ava dragging her, and she touched her. That's sweet.
Here's the thing that sucks about this game of a Big Brother. Production's involved, and I don't know. I guess I use my production coins. That's why I put out my tweet earlier. So I'm like, because I'm not trying to. I'm already on the shit list of when it comes to. I feel like I am. I might not know, but like I feel like I'm always overlooking. When I talk to people, they're always like, I get called for 5, 6, 7 things, and I turn it down, and I'm like, yeah, I'm on some type of list that they're not calling me. I don't know, but I will say I think production with this one did drop the ball. I feel really bad because, hey, love you too. I feel bad because if I was going to have to go out in the game, I'd rather be voted out.
Yep.
Or, had the opportunity to fight for my life. I feel like the way that this was not a good twist. This is like the game that she played is the reason why the game that she played is what it should have not been in this type of like scenario. Right. So unfortunately, production is never going to care because at the end of the day, we are still going to show up and watch Big Brother 28, 29, 30. We're still going to watch the rest of the show. Maybe some people might not, and that's okay. But unfortunately, this is like production doesn't care. They're just like they're making a show, and that's just what it is. Unfortunate. Of course, if you were able to get a bandwagon to get people not to watch it, and their views actually show that, you can make a movement and do that. But that takes a whole community to do that, and majority of the community, a lot of people are not. Some people are not Rachel Riley fans.
Yeah, a lot of them are not. I believe
a lot of them are not. So it's like you can't get everybody to get on the bandwagon to do that. You would have to really come together. You had to make Instagram posts, Facebook posts, Twitter posts. Like people have to know we're doing a blackout on this day and we're not watching this episode.
That would be a lot. And I don't think they're going to do it. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. That's worldwide. So
it's not going to happen. What do you think about the whole thing with Ava saying because she touched her shoulder apparently? So she chose Vince the Lip. That she gave Vince the Lip the name. The person you put on the block. But you were so close to Rachel the whole time, but you didn't want to save her because you touched her shoulder. I don't understand that.
I don't know the whole scenario with that. Like I got to see how it plays out. I need
won the safety chain, and they had to choose. So when she had to choose, she chose Vinny, and that's how Rachel got eliminated. And when they questioned her after she was gone, she said, because that bitch touched my shoulder. That's exactly what she said. Yes.
I don't listen. Only thing I have to say is, you know, everyone gave me a rough time. I think, where's those people that gave me a rough time? Because I think some of these people need a little bit of a rough time when they come out.
I do agree with that.
And it sucks because Ava is somebody who I really, honestly do like. But this move that she made makes no sense if she didn't like Benny. So that's why I'm confused on where she was going with that.
And then Lauren said, well, that bitch should have won. And I get her about her, you in chat saying, I get them y'all saying she should have won.
Also, this is the season. This is the season everybody using the B word, and I don't see nobody getting dragged.
Come on now. If y'all,
and it's so funny because I talked to.
Oh God, y'all got dragged like a mug. You know that. Come on now.
It's so funny because sidebar real quick. Mm-hmm. I was talking to I call us Destiny's Child. Okay. Me, Heisem, Jimmy.
Okay.
Oh, and we can add more. I would love to have some more. Love a good POC, hopefully in the future. Mm-hmm. But I mean, Heisem's a POC. But love some more. But you know, you gotta pass the big D. You know how I am. You gotta pass my vibe. If you ain't,
must have no chemo.
No, he was a little bit. Chemo was too. He's too nice. Like Michael and Chemo, like they're all too nice. Tommy, nice. I would say Jose can make the cut.
Oh yeah. I see that.
Yeah, like you gotta be a little bit like snappy. I need a little snap if you're gonna be part of Destiny Child. Like we don't play the 1-2. We're like 1-2. Okay, this ain't Fifth Harmony. This is Destiny Child. Okay, so it's crazy because when I was talking to Jimmy, I was talking to Heisem. I remember them telling me like sometimes production will pull them in the DR and be like, hey, be careful using that B word. And I'm wondering if that's because of me and how much hate I got afterwards of being a gay man and saying that, that I kind of like walked the path, walked the plank, got fucking pushed off. And now everybody is getting warnings as gay men to be careful because of what happened with me. So, but I will say this, I don't know what Ava was doing, and if that's her excuse, I can't imagine because her and Rachel had a final 2.
They did.
So it's like, did that go out the window because of like I don't understand. I don't understand that.
That was her own reason. That was her own response. She just said because you touched her shoulder, and for you to choose Vinny, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Just like she dragged Mickey and saying, "Oh, Mickey ruined my HOH," she didn't. That was Will. So to me, I feel like she's a follower. She followed the house because it's a Mickey hate train. I get Mickey's game with trash. I get all that. But facts are facts. Mickey did not take over HOH. Stand in your shit. That was your HOH. You made the nominations. Like, girl, you are a follower and you don't stand up for your own stuff. I'm sorry. So if y'all go to AFP, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, I don't think Ava should get. Based on everything depending on how this plays out, this might be the turning point for her where she does not get it because of the fact that like the decision doesn't make any sense. But here's where I'm upset at. I feel bad for Rachel. The fact that she was not voted out, she wasn't put up on the block, she was not somebody who was going to didn't have a chance to play veto. This is what makes me annoyed. You're playing a season where you're giving everybody a chance to play veto and this motherfucking blockbuster. Yes. What's crazy to me is like everyone has got a fair chance to play that. Everyone has got a chance to play that where they feel like I got a chance to fight for my life. Mm-hmm. Rachel is the only player based on how this went down. She did not get that opportunity, and that sucks. I would never want to go out of a game like that where where everyone's had opportunities and didn't have a chance. Oh, excuse me, and also we're able to thank you. People are also able to campaign for votes because it's Big Brother's a social game. So you had 3 type of ways. If I got nominated, where I can find ways to keep myself here, and you don't give me those opportunities, it makes me feel like, well, then at this point, I don't really want to be like, I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to be in jury. I'm like, let me go home to my kids. I will vote from home. I'm going home to my kids. I've been doing this for too long. I don't need to be here. I know how this goes. I'm not going to sit here for 3.5 weeks or whatever, all that, because you guys didn't give me no opportunity to campaign for votes, to sit there and blockbuster. Nothing, not a damn thing, which is sad. Very, very sad.
That's, I didn't even think about that. That everybody got the opportunity except for her, and that's really, really sad. I didn't even think about it. Everyone else did, but her. She didn't get a chance to fight for her life at all, and I just think that's so wrong for her to sit there 3 weeks and wait, then got to decide who's going to be the winner. I don't know. I'll be in 15 years, and when Brandon was going off, and I missed the Instagram live, but everyone was telling me that he was going off, but he's pissed. He said Ava's talking crap. He said he have nothing to do with Kelly. He had nothing to do with none of them. And that's a man. I love that for her. That he's standing up for his wife like that.
Listen, anytime I am a firm believer, here's what I've said, and I'll stand to this to the day I die. You can talk about the people on the show. They signed up, they signed the papers, they put themselves in the house. So if you want to call Rachel a bitch, evil, da-da-da, horrible, da-da-da, all that type of stuff, that's fine. I always am a firm believer of leaving kids out of it, family out of it. I'm always a firm believer of not talking about anyone outside the show. Even if they bring up their family members or whatever, I don't think that's really, really, really good. And I think people like Kelly and Catherine and Mickey, and I guess Ava now. I don't know if she said anything about the kids, but I know those 3 women have said stuff about Rachel being a mother and a kid and talking about her kids. I'm not a firm believer of that. And you could talk about Rachel, but once you start bringing up their name, like bringing up the kids' names or, saying stuff like that, that's not fair. I would never in a million years.
Oh, good point, Alan. Alan gave a good point. Alan said Keanu can save KC to win his safety, but Rachel's living there without a vote against her. It's insane. I forgot all about that. I completely forgot.
It's sad. It really is sad. I can't imagine how she feels because I couldn't go out that way. I couldn't. I don't blame her. I would be like, production, I don't need those. Rachel, I'm not saying, I don't know Rachel's situation, but I feel like she does well where she doesn't need that money.
Right.
If she's like, okay, what was that? We started July, August. You can keep that. What was that? 8,000. Mm-hmm. Keep that 8,000. I don't want it. She probably already made that more on Traders. So she's like, I don't need that 8,000. Keep that. I'm out.
She probably did.
But it's also like it's also like I also have to kind of relate to her. What bridge is she really burning? She's played Big Brother. This probably been her last time.
Yeah, I agree.
Playing Big Brother, period. And then it's like she's probably not going to go and do. Not saying she wouldn't, but she's probably not going to do no other shows. Like she's probably like, all right, I'm done. This was it. I played Traders. I played this. And first of all, whatever she does here is not going to affect anything if they do like an All-Stars of Traders or something like that. Like, yeah, no, I would be like, I take that AK and keep it. I'm going home to my kids.
Who said Brendan confirmed that him or her would never be back. That Brendan wants her to go Survivor, so she'd be the first one to do all 3. I would do that for her. That'd be iconic.
No, it would be iconic. I think it's hard. Oh, no, I don't know who they're going to give that to because you think about it like Saria's now played 2. Yes. So she would only need to do Amazing Race. And Rachel's now played 2, and she would need to do Survivor. So it's like, I don't know. Oh, Janelle, same thing.
Yes.
So it's like, I don't know who they're going to give that to break that. Because I know for a fact, knowing how CBS is, I'm trying to be nice.
I see.
Them having Boston Rob there is already screaming to me that we're going to have Boston Rob on Big Brother some type of way.
They love Boston Rob. Oh, my God. I wouldn't be surprised about that. That'd be funny. They love Bowser. He's been everywhere. Trey, he's everywhere. They love him a lot. He's good TV. Not gonna lie, but I want to see some other.
I would love to. I would love to play anything with Boston Rob. I would love to play because I would give him have it.
To my Boston Rob. The
I would
thing
give
about it,
him.
I like Boston Rob and how he plays the game. I just want to see some new.
Of course, no.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm never talking about his. I'm never talking about his game. I'm just saying it's weird to. It's crazy to me. Oh, and also Clear is somebody, and DX is somebody who's also in that running. They have played. Thank you. They have played Amazing Race. They have played Big Brother. So there's a lot of people. I don't know if they're ever going to want to give that title to anybody.
You think you? Is Jimmy in here? Oh no, that's just your chef. You don't think that they will do that? It's making sense though because it hasn't happened. It made me wonder are they strategically doing that like that? I don't understand why. They'll make the fans extremely happy if somebody down all three of them.
I don't. To be honest, with production, I never understand what they're doing. Think about BB Reindeer Games.
Okay.
One of their most viewed shows in a very long time, bigger views than the season, than the actual season of Big Brother.
True.
Did it one time, took it off of Paramount Plus. It's impossible. You got to go buy it on like Amazon because I just saw Taylor post about it.
Wow.
You got it on Amazon, but then don't think about running it back again.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
It blew up. I remember it blew up. It literally blew up. I mean, the fans were going crazy. There's some controversy involved, but it blew up. The views, everything.
No, I don't get it. I don't get it, and and it might be maybe there's not enough people working in production itself to be able to help. Maybe they need some more. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm just think about it. Like maybe it's just too much of a flip with going from the regular Big Brother house to these mini all stars.
Okay.
But in reality, when they did BB Reindeer Games, hot tea, they didn't live in a house. So it's like you would really just need an area of just doing games in one place. But I don't know. I really don't know. And I think now after 4 years, I don't care to know. I can't because some of the decisions that they're making, I don't understand anything.
The fans do they watch Twitter? Somebody has to be watching Twitter from one of their accounts. You can't tell me they're not seeing the blow up.
I don't think production's watching a lot of the social media. That's why they have people running their social media. Okay. I think that they are only thing they pay attention to is their players, like the players that have played on these shows, as I've learned recently. So I don't know, girl. You know, I don't have any. I'm so lost for. I think I'm lost for words because of Rachel. Mm-hmm. I think that I am lost for words of just how this show and how we do things and how can I say that? You know what? This is actually this puts it all in one statement. Who has won an Emmy for the last couple of years? Let's be honest. I'm about to clock it.
Clock that thing.
Drag Race has won the Emmys probably for the last 8 years. I think Survivor before that, and now Traitors. So I don't know the last time Big Brother has won an Emmy. Let's look.
Hold on, y'all. So the great picture is you're late. Rachel has been eliminated. She's gone. That's why her picture is gray. She's gone. Y'all didn't know. That's the T. She's gone. She's in jury. She's already gone. That was the whole list.
Oh.
What happened? What did it say?
Big Brother has never won an Emmy.
Oh, damn.
So, if they're trying to get on that level, because Survivor, who's basically the same show as them, but just outside, has won multiple Emmys. Drag Race has won multiple Emmys. And now Traitors.
Yeah, Traitors everything. I love it.
And let me tell you what these three shows have in common, real quick. I'm really about to clock it.
Okay.
These three shows know how to reuse their players to cause fan bases to come back and want to watch again and again.
Mm-hmm.
They know how to reuse their players in ways of doing spin-offs. Drag Race has multiple spin-offs. Versus the world, versus US, versus each other, versus the children.
All-Stars. Yes.
All-Stars. Survivor has now had at least 8 All-Star seasons or special type of theme seasons. Heroes versus this and villains versus that and fires and geeks and nerds and the beauty queen. They have done it all.
Yep.
Traders literally just took everyone else's players and put them on a All-Stars, just an All-Star cast and make them play together. So Big Brother wants to sit there and just keep bringing in people, get done with them, throw them to the side. Next season, new people, throw them to the side. Next season, oh, you know what? I love so-and-so from BB6 and BB7. I would love to see them again.
But you don't.
But you don't. So it's like, how could you fully invest into a show that's not giving you everything else? If we really want to clock it, that's me being honest.
No, that's straight up. That's straight up tea right
That's
there.
just straight up facts. And maybe because of the fact that, and this is probably why I'm on that not safe list, because I'm saying the truth, because you just don't bring you're not bringing up a bunch of, you're not rotating some of these players in. Bringing Rachel was great because in reality, I think the season would have been a little bland without her.
It would have been. It was boring. I'm telling you, it was. It was boring.
It would have been bland. But here's the thing: you throw in BB Blockbuster, that helps.
It did. It did.
The big BB Blockbuster helped, but you also are now at a point of you're in a situation where you're looking at things and you're like, why is this show not like number one out of the competition shows?
If the challenge be killing it. The challenge is the same thing.
Has the challenge? I think the challenge has won Emmys.
The challenge is the same thing. The challenge takes everything that they've done over the years and they mix it up, mash it up, making new. The season they're doing now with the vets with the.
Okay, so wait. You know what? They are struggling too. They have not won an Emmys.
I can't believe that. That surprises me, seriously. But you do know that a lot of the same people that do Big Brother do the challenge behind the scenes.
I know, but I think it's crazy to have a network. I think it's crazy. Hold on.
Well, see, just like y'all, just like Derek is on that list as a blogger, I am too. Because Big D knows that.
Okay, here we go. This. I'm gonna clock this. So, if I was on a network that's a competition show, and there's 3 competition shows: Survivor, Amazing Race, and Big Brother.
Okay.
Amazing Race and Survivor has won Emmys. Big Brother has not. What is that telling you?
That's insane.
What is that telling you? I'm so sorry. I had to mute myself for 1 second. I got to answer this call.
Okay.
So sorry.
No, you're good. So for me, I would tell y'all this. Like Big D was saying that he's on the list, I'm on that list as well. As a blogger, because I've always been radical. Like I'm telling you guys, some of the cast members would come behind the scenes that Cameshia don't crash out. Because I've worked so hard to do what I'm doing, to be a part of journalist status, emails or whatever, that when things do not happen, I used to crash out and get mad. I don't do that now. I just expect, like I said, the unexpected. It's what it is. But because I'm such a rebel blogger and have said and voiced my opinion about the show and different things, literally, I'm on that list as well. Like, even though I'm a very good blogger, I ask really good questions, I have great interviews on my channel, I still don't get I'm not going to say accolades, but I don't get the respect that I should, right? But like Big D jumping in here, because obviously I know cast members, obviously I'm cool with a lot of cast members on reality TV, and you know what I'm saying, it should be different than that. But the one thing I will not do is change. I will never change who I am. I'm going to stay that rebel black woman who don't give a shit. Thank you for the love, y'all, for the follows, and hit the top screen. Thank y'all so much for the follow. I appreciate it so much. I really love y'all so much. I really appreciate it. Now, what I will say, Kelly said she wanted Rachel in there alone on her anniversary. Wow. I don't know why people, see, this is what I'm saying. The hate that Rachel has gotten in the house since she left is cruel. She she went through that. Y'all have to understand, 15 years ago, she literally had people in the house. Shout out YouTube. Big D is on my TikTok live right now, just so y'all know, on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. For them to be so evil to Rachel's used to that. I watched a season where they nominated her every freaking week, where they were mean to her every freaking week. I watched that season, but she was just straight a G and took it and dealt with it. This season was a little bit different. She didn't get put on the block, but she fought her ass off and she strategized. Nobody in that house is doing strategy. I said this over and over and over. The only one who strategized in this house, Rachel. I'll give Keanu. Keanu did a little bit, but to me, Keanu was personal. He was personal and he did stuff weird. Don't work with Rachel, then go against her. The stuff he did was weird. She was the only one who did strategy. The only HOH that did something. So you said Mickey's getting slander from Morgan. I spoke on that before. I think Morgan and Ava talking crap about Mickey, to me, is weird. I get Morgan a little bit because Mickey did betray her, right? Oh, Jimmy, my bad. So Jimmy was my favorite player. I thought Jimmy was done so dirty. That's why I want to talk to him one day, as far as on my channel, because I think Jimmy, the way he would do his strategy was smart. I know that people didn't like his speeches or whatever, stuff like that, but to me, all that was strategy, and it actually worked. It got to a point where the people who wanted to put him on a block were saving him, right? But everybody knew if we went on the block, he's gonna go home, and that was due to Morgan. Morgan convinced Mickey, which I thought was still weird, because Morgan, Mickey, and Jimmy, and Rachel, and Ava, and Will, and Ashley, the way it was going, there was alliance. I feel like Mickey ruined the alliance. If I'm in an alliance with somebody and you put me on a block, what do you think that everybody else is going to say? They're going to say, I can't trust you. How can I be in an alliance with you if you send home one of our people? Literally, it doesn't make any sense. So sending Jimmy home was what messed up Mickey's game. So I knew she was going home yesterday. And then even, like I said before, even after that, Mickey was still being like super messy. She was, talking a lot of crap about everybody, but then their face. And then, just kind of being like a boss. And Will didn't even like it because she was talking to Will like she was a leader of the team. But this is not football and you ain't the coach. So she was doing so much, it just didn't. But to me, if Jimmy and Rachel stayed in the house together, I think that Jimmy and Rachel would have taken over 100%. That was due to Mickey. Catherine could have been gone. Lauren could have been gone. It just should have been, Lauren should have been gone. And he on the phone right now, he got a phone call. And so I know that people may not like it, but Lauren is going to look bad putting up 3 black house guests on the block and choosing to save, well, I get her and Vinny or whatever, even though she should be mad at Vinny for putting up her best friend. You were so upset your best friend got sent home. But when it came down to a nomination, you put up Ashley, Morgan, which I get Morgan, to be honest, her and Morgan kind of had a, but you put up Morgan and Ashley and Will. I don't get the nominations. But again, are you in my channel? Hold on. I'm black, so I make it black. Don't care. I get the Morgan nomination. I don't get Ashley and Will's. I don't get it. But see, the thing about it is, you were so distraught, so upset that Vinny put up your best friend and sent her home. You obviously wasn't that distraught. You obviously was not that upset about that. He was able to convince you in 1-2 seconds. Oh, I know I put your bestie up and sent her home, but let's work together. What kind of strategy is that? On the old Big Brother, if you sent my alliance home, if you sent my best friend home, you going on the block. Period. I don't care what you tell me. There's nowhere in the world I would not have put Vince on the block if I was Lauren. It doesn't make any sense. So then when you hear me say she puts up 3 black people, I'm being real. Think about it. Put the think caps on, people. Vinny should have been, if she would have had Vinny and Morgan, I would have understood the 2 of them on the block because she had issues with Morgan. She had issue with Vinny. Third person could be either Ashley or Will. Sorry, it could have been either Ashley or Will, but I would assume Ashley, to be honest. Her nomination, it should be a real. I'm talking about strategy. So don't come out here with the bullshit. I'm talking about strategy. If she was being smart, she would have put up Vince and Morgan, because Morgan had been trying to come at Lauren because of the Zach jealousy thing this whole entire time. And she knew about that crap. So she should have put up Morgan for that. Vinny literally sent her best friend home a week ago. But instead, you put up 3 black people. Okay? I broke that down for you. So don't say it's about race. It's about strategy and race. It doesn't make any sense. Period. And Lauren, what you got at the house? They're going to ask you, why did you put up 3 black people? For what? Why did you put up Vince and Morgan? I'm sorry, Vince up there. So that whole crying because your best friend went home is some bullshit. And I blocked you, Steven, because I can. Period. You said, Ashley, I can particularly understand because of her speech. And Lauren's with Keanu. Yep, I got you. I do understand that. I do understand that too. Like I said, I'm telling you about race and strategy. You're not listening. It's about race and strategy. Because to me, the strategy would be Vinny, because that was her biggest ally on the show. Yes, Morgan's black, baby. I'm sorry. Let me say this again. Vinny took out her main ally. Old big brother. If somebody, regardless, yeah, she's mixed, regardless of the race, if I have an ally on my show, say I'm on a show, whoever it is, right? And she was so doggone upset because Catherine went home. She felt like all her allies got sent home. Catherine, I'm talking about Catherine. So when Lauren gets HOH and gets the opportunity, an old school big brother, you're going to nominate the person who got rid of your ally. And you have that excuse. No blood on your hands. Easy. I'm nominating you, Vince, because you sent my best friend home and my biggest ally home. Period. Then you put up Morgan because Morgan been coming for Lauren since week 2. Whatever it is. Because she's all cuddled up and whispering with Zach. That would make sense. I would have no problem with that. And then I get the whole, maybe you would have added Ashley as the third nominee, right? And still try to backdoor Keanu. That would make more sense. That's more strategy. But instead, you put up 3 black members for nothing. I'm sorry. Okay, so on YouTube, Phil Burton says, I heard that Ava picked Vince, then Ashley, picked Morgan over Rachel. Morgan, of course, picked Vince. Vince picked Lauren over Morgan. By the time Rachel was, she had the least amount of time to compete. So that was strategy. They did that on purpose. Unique queen because of a twist. That's why. I agree with you. Rachel was the only one with strategy. Rachel is gone because Ava and Ashley didn't pick her early in the competition. I'm done with them. Wow. I didn't even know that part. That's crazy. One more time for people in the back. Nash, right? Do you not understand what I'm saying? So let me help you out. Maybe I'm going too fast. Let me slow it down. Vince has sent home allies for both Keanu and for Lauren in more than one occasion, right? Keanu put him on the block. That made sense to me. Lauren was upset and pissed off that her biggest ally went home, Catherine. Anybody else, and I'm asking you the same question, anybody else would have nominated Vince immediately. She nominates 3 black people instead. And I get the even with Morgan being jealous of Zach and all that crap, whatever. Even her being a black, I'm cool with that. It just didn't make any sense what she is right now. How do you feel about that, Derek? Putting up.
I just put my music on. I mean, my volume on. Go ahead. What are you saying? Sorry, I was wrapping up with the student.
So when I broke it down, I said, look, I feel like for Lauren, to put up 3, she's HOH. To put up 3. Is it Lauren? Am I saying her name wrong?
The girl on Disney?
Yeah, I call her mayonnaise. But yes.
Oh, the very very pretty girl who should be on Disney Channel.
That's the princess. She puts up.
I literally think Lauren it belongs on Disney. You cannot tell me this girl does not belong on the Disney Channel. I don't see it, or she should be on Love Island. She's beautiful, but she's not no Mackenzie. I'm gonna tell you that.
No, she's not.
No, I like she is. I'm confused by her. Sometimes I'll just be like, girl, somebody give her a pen and sign an autograph and tell her to keep moving.
So what? This is what I'm saying. I'm clocking this. Okay, I'm clocking this. What I'm saying is, she was so distraught when Catherine went home. Her best friend, her number one alliance, correct? She was so mad at Vince. It took Vince 2 seconds to convince her to let's work together. Right? So
I can't get mad at. I will say this. I can't get mad at Vince. I said Vince was. I hate that. Not that I hate, but I said this on the podcast.
Right.
Vince is my winner pick, and Vince also is good at manipulating where they're still just falling for all this shit.
He is.
But he doesn't. I will tell you this.
Exactly.
He does it in a way that it does not bother me. Where there's been other type of characters like Vince in the past that bothered me when they were bothered me. But he doesn't bother me when he does it.
Morgan is mixed, okay? But the point I'm trying to make is that having 3 people in the block that's black, that bothers me. Now, if it was a strategy wise, I just say it is what it is. But why didn't you put Vince up? Vince should have been the one on the block. I'm just saying it should have been Vince. Vince and Morgan, because Vince and Morgan had an issue with Lauren. I don't know who the third partner would be. Maybe
she wouldn't though.
But that's what I'm saying. It's trash to me. That's an easy go-to for you. That's an easy go-to for you. Like
she's not gonna make the mistake that other people have made a mistake. If she's saying Vince is her number one, then that's her number one because she ain't got nobody else, and she doesn't see that. She doesn't see that, with because with Morgan and Vince, Morgan has taught me new ways that I said on the podcast how to wake somebody up because I have never in my life. Vince, wake up. Wake up, Vince. Vince.
2 hours.
Wake up. This is how I wake him up. Wake up, Vince.
Weird.
Wake up. Wake up.
I'm single now.
I have never in my life. You taught me new ways to wake somebody up. I ain't never. That's the next time I'm laying in bed. That's how I'm waking somebody up. But what I'm saying is that if that is Lauren's number one, she can't put him up. And not unfortunately, but if you look at how the house dynamic is, I gotta give it to the little princess Disney girl. Like she sees that these people are not on the same page with me, so I have to put up these 3 people. She hasn't talked game with Ashley. She hasn't talked game with Will. And she hasn't talked game with Morgan.
I get Morgan, but just consecutively, it's 3 black people in block. I have to say that I get Morgan.
I get that.
I get the Morgan. To me, I get Morgan. If I was Lauren, I'll put Morgan up also, but I'll put Vince up too. Just like Keanu, who was literally an ally with Vince. Because let's be honest, Vince has sent home allies for both Lauren and Keanu. So why would he be on the block? He literally, if he wins, I'm gonna respect him. He literally sent home his allies for more than one person, but yet cries, and he's okay. Keanu yelled at him like he was a 7-year-old little boy in that doggone workout room. That man was crying like that was his daddy telling him you didn't put the trash out. I was like, bro, I don't understand it. That fool cried for an entire week, and that's probably why they were on the block. Because they said that fool gonna cry for a whole week. I can't.
Girl, I don't have time for you today with that one. Not a 7-year-old boy crying like it's his daddy. You are too much. I do not have time.
He was crying like when he was yelling at him. You my ally home. Da, da, da. He was just like, I'm trying so hard. I'm like, bro, I can't.
Wait, somebody said, which is cracking me up. Somebody said he thought he's playing Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, that's how was acting with his HOH. Like he was acting like I gotta teach him a lesson. Like if he's like this, girl.
That's exactly what it gave. It did give that.
You know what?
Gave that. I'm sorry.
Every time I come back and do these recaps or talk about this show,
got a whooping.
I be sitting here like,
that's his daddy, y'all.
I be wishing somebody would be a daddy and tell me to stop recapping them because, like, I'm sitting over here going, this is probably why I'm not getting my call back because I keep being opinionated with this fucking show. But I'm trying to keep the door open for all the POCs, and I'm like, God damn, like I'm exhausted. I'm like, this don't make no sense. This game is this game is crazy. Tell you the truth, I would rather talk, and I love the challenge. And I know you talk about the challenge. I'd rather talk about the fucking challenge because I'd rather talk about shows that are at it. Because having a live feed and this, and then not getting the live feeds when we need it, we paying for it, we got it down, then doing all these crazy twists. Then Rachel, we don't. But like, I'm like, what is this show? But I do have to say this, Lauren doesn't have any number one allies. Catherine, Zach are gone. She cannot put up Vince if Vince is her exact ally. She has made it clear. Even though Vince is playing in the pussy pot with Morgan and playing the wake up game.
Yes, come on now. The 3-hour hug.
Wake up.
The 3-hour hug.
Wake up. Wake up.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me talk about this real quick. Now, look, it's the long hugs for me. It's the wake up calls. Like,
I wish somebody would hug me like that.
This fool's coming home single. Okay.
I used to try to hug him. On Kylan like that, and I ain't even last that long. I wish. I said, this is the only touch I can get. Oh.
Even when Mickey left, they hugged so long. I said, "Wait, who left? Was it Mickey or y'all? Y'all just hugging for no reason." I just.
Here's the thing, and let's talk about Mickey real quick. I laughed at Mickey Mouse because of the fact that she didn't get the reaction like everybody else has got the whole season. Like, somebody's always crying and shit like that. So she probably felt like, oh shit. But her coming out swinging and like saying all these things about these people.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've heard she's been talking a lot of stuff.
I just saw she did an interview with I forgot the one white dude. I don't think he's on Route the Podcast, but he does recaps.
Oh, you talking about Terry?
No, Terry? Skinny white dude. It's not Taryn. It's another skinny white dude.
I don't know the people.
I have seen him before, but maybe he is. And I'm sorry if I'm wrong if I don't know who he is. But he was asking Mickey, give me one word for each of the house guests.
Oh, I saw that.
Baby. And I was like this. Like, who? Like, why is she trying to be like this? Like, I don't know why. Thank you, Mike Bloom. Thank you. Everybody, thank you. So, and please forgive me, because I've talked to him before, like when I did my exit interview. But when she coming out like rude, nasty, disrespectful, disgusting, block, I definitely am not going to say that to them. And just that, and not, and I was like, girl, you trying to pull this all out your ass right now, all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Like, what in the, like, why are you doing this right now? You could have been, like, I was just confused, but it's giving bitter and it's giving, luckily she's not in the jury.
It's giving very bitter to me.
Yeah, and like I said, I don't know Mickey personally. I've only, as our jobs is to recap and talk about these people. But if Mickey Mouse want to come over here and play in this clubhouse, I'm gonna get her together because she knows not to play me. Okay,
but so you have that energy in the house. And to me, I feel like this: if you had that same smoke in the house, you might have still been in the house. You were so focused on Riley and his hat. You know what I'm saying? Trying to save.
Didn't you say as soon as she put on that hat, we knew it was over from there? I knew it was right there. I knew it was over from there. I knew right there. As soon as I saw that hat, I said, fuck.
She think he's so fine. I'm like, girl, what is she? The thing about it, he didn't even look her way until weeks into the show, and they never even spoke. Then he comes.
I'm gonna say this very nicely.
After he called her a B and everything.
You know, some of these Cowboys they have on this season can be, a little bit attractive, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Riley ain't nowhere near that. At least Frenchie was somewhat attractive in a way, but Riley ain't touching the surface. Ain't even touching anything. Like, unfortunately, I believe he maybe as his family said, I don't know him personally, he has a kind soul. Whatever, each his own. Okay, that has nothing to do with me. But I feel like for Mickey, when she put on that hat, I knew it was downhill from there. I knew right there. As soon as I saw it, I said, okay. And it's okay. Like, everybody likes things that you like. When you're in that house, and Janelle said this on the podcast, when you're in that house, like, you're in that, you be like thinking people that are good looking are good looking, or this is all you got to look at. Trust me, that's how I look at my dating apps every fucking day. I go, fuck, this is the only thing in this fucking whack ass damn city. Ain't nothing here. God damn, I keep seeing the same people and the same shit. And I'm like getting desperate to fucking sit there and message them. That's how Big Brother is. When you be sitting there, you be like, so and so cute, and so and so is this, and and then you look at it, you go, I really did like that.
Right. That's
okay. You come to a, what do they call it? Excuse my language. Come to your senses.
Not the alcohol glasses was on, and you so
come to your senses. Once you come to your senses, and you go, you can get out.
Right. This is what I'm saying about the whole thing with Riley, because she was okay. Once he went off on her really bad, and we didn't get to see all of it, I heard. And so
I didn't see all of it, but y'all told me how bad it was.
She nominated him, and I understood that. But then her people were saying, put Catherine up there. So he freaks out, comes crying to her, please don't do that. That was the worst move she ever made. She should have put Catherine up as well, because she had just bullied Ashley in front of everybody. So to me, Mickey wasn't thinking.
Catherine laughed in their damn faces, and that's crazy to me. Catherine was talking about them like they were.
Hello, how about when Ashley's on the block the first time, the first thing that Riley says, we're sending Mickey home. The first thing he said was to Mickey home, but yet you made sure that she would say, like, "Oh, I'm gonna vote for Riley," and Morgan was at the time. So you think about it, Morgan and her were still close at that time, and so Morgan's hearing, "Wait a minute, you give my vote to Riley?" So Mickey's moves to me was not strategic. It's more like, I like him. That's it. I'm gonna do whatever he wants.
I know. Somebody said, "Do you think that the Big Brother fans can recover from this?" I think yes. Listen. The one thing I'm gonna say, and I hate to say this, and I'm gonna clock it. I wish they would give me my own Wendy Williams show so I could really say how I feel. Because I can't say as much on. I love my Heavy Crown Network, but I respect my sister, so I try my best not to cross that line because I never want Tiffany or Hannah to get dragged into things.
I understand that. Makes sense.
Which I don't think they do because they get calls for things, so I don't think it even matters. But I will say this: the Big Brother fans are loyal. You guys need this show, and you guys watch it every single season. So we could bitch and complain all we want, but you damn sure know as soon as Big Brother motherfucking 28 comes out, we're gonna be, where's the cast? Where's this? We're ready. Da da da. It's already gonna be that. So it's not like this. That's why I think the fans are always gonna recover. I think it's hard for something like this with Rachel. It's gonna hurt for a while because it's like, how could you go out like that? Like, how could you let somebody go out like that in that type of way? And that's not a way that game makes no sense to me because, like I said before, you added another one.
Nia Simone to make a picture of Smart. Let me tell you what Mickey said. Mickey said that Ava is diabolical, Keanu's conniving, Kelly. Wait, hold on. Like, Ava's conniving, Keanu is disgusting, Kelly is weird, Lauren is weak, Morgan is a snake, Rachel is boring, Vince is bored, and finally Will a sweetheart. That's what Mickey said.
And if I read her down, she wouldn't even know what to do after I got done talking about her.
I'm pretty sure she could. Because she getting read down by a lot of people. They're reading her really bad. And
I think Jimmy gonna get her together because that's the person that's where she fucked up at. Yep. Her biggest mistake was Jimmy. No matter what anybody says, game move, blah, blah, blah. Her biggest mistake was Jimmy. Jimmy was her biggest mistake.
Yep.
It made no sense. No sense. But the one thing I can agree, and listen, I only state that's factual. I might sit there and look at somebody and I can read you and I can tell how you are. Everyone is now confirmed when it comes to Mr. Swamp Ass. Swamp, dirty feet, disgusting. They've all used the same term. So when Big D was like week 2 and he was farting and lifting his leg up in the kitchen with the food around, I said this. I said, he can win comps, he's good, but his hygiene is disgusting. And everyone's like, oh, Big D, you're just Now, over these weeks, all the house guests have been complaining about him and smelling and he's nasty. Now, so that's the only thing that I would agree with Mickey Mouse that she said. And then, Lauren is, I don't think she's weak. She just can't make a decision. Like, think about when they did the Rachel's little cut to them like talking and stuff like that, and she's like, okay, well, Lauren would be like give me something that like you would say and the like, give me a phrase that you would say, like photos later, life fast, or da da da, and Lauren's like, nominations.
That was hilarious. That's crazy.
I need Lauren. Listen, Lauren. You know what? I'm about to call Brittany and see if Lauren can help. If Brittany can help Lauren with some Disney shit.
Look, it's the no shoes for me. Like I said, if I'm in my own house, not wearing shoes, that's a normal thing for a lot of people. For the 16 other people in that dirty floor, Casey said that house was nasty. No shoes on.
Baby, Rachel was on. If you ask anyone in BB23, they would say, who cleaned the house the most? Me. Rachel Riley, I have never seen somebody clean so. I thought I cleaned a lot.
Right.
Rachel was on her hands and knees constantly. I saw Rachel all the time, almost every day, working out or cleaning. And then they complain about the ants and stuff like that. And people don't understand, like, after you do the wall comp and we're coming in the house with slime, that's what causes the ants. But if you're not containing it and cleaning it and making sure, you're going to have ants everywhere. But also, you gotta understand, people were not good at, like, I don't know. I feel like BB23 was built different, and maybe because I'm be factual. Maybe because we had some motherfucking black people up in there that were like, we're not doing this dirty shit. Figure it the fuck out. Because we're going to clean, and we're going to have clean parties, bitch. And we did it in a respectful way. I don't know what these house guests are doing, because I would have been like, hey, just like in college, let's figure it out. When we sat down, even the people on the BB23, because I think about like Alyssa and Whitney and Brittany and Sarah Beth and the rest of them, they were very like, oh, we like to live clean and da-da-da, and Claire and everything. And I was like, okay, good. And we were talking about keeping clean. I was like, why are they not having a house meeting about how we're going to live in this house?
Look, let me tell you something, baby. The one thing I remember about all previous seasons, they were all nasty. Because they talked about it after the show was over. And they said the floors were nasty. Nobody wanted to clean the floors or sweep. They would leave. I remember when they showed that. I remember back then we watched, the live would be on live all night. The dishes be in the sink. You would see flies. It was nasty. So they said this. KC came to the visit. She said, I've never seen the house so nasty. She came out and said she said it was nasty in that house.
Wait, Casey said that?
Yes.
No, the fuck she didn't.
She said the house was nasty. Yes, she did.
Whoa. Also, guys, wait. Send my girl some roses up in here. Like, y'all need to send some stuff. We have been entertaining you guys for the last hour. I don't want anything. Yeah. Send them to her. Do not send them to me. Send some roses. Let's get some more likes. Thank you, God. Thank you. Just a rose. That's all I'm asking. Thank you so much. We are spilling tea, entertaining you guys on this lovely afternoon with the fees that are boring. Because I damn sure know the 195 that are in here are not watching those boring ass feeds. They're not. I wouldn't watch them either. I'm not even thinking about turning them on. I don't care now. I'm just like, let's hurry up. Let's do a triple eviction. Let's do a double eviction. Let's get it done. Also, shout out to everybody. If everybody lives in Philadelphia and you want to come to the Big Brother East Coast Big Brother watch party, the link is in my bio. It is the only East Coast party. Jimmy will be there. I will be there. We will be cutting up and talking shit on the mic. And we're going to have other Big Brother players. So please come to Philadelphia and come party with Ozza and the rest of us. It's the first ever Big Brother Philadelphia watch party. That's all I'll say about that.
Wait a minute. What about the whole Mickey hat thing? To court.
I'm trying to listen. I damn sure know. I don't know Mickey. Girl, I just want you to know Mickey Mouse. I gave you a cute little name. I made all my shade was all about Mickey Mouse characters and you being a Mickey Mouse. I just want her. Listen, I want her to stay. Like if she could take a joke and she doesn't take it personal.
Right.
Like I don't know her. If I meet her in person, we could be kumbaya. But if she come over here and really want to get her ass habit to her, girl, I will get her together. Because if I start talking about that hat and how she pulled off that stunt.
Why though? That's the part that I don't understand. I would even say it looks like her hat, but hey, it's not her hat. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't have said it. I would say, hey, it looks like her hat for you guys out there watching, but it's not her hat. Because people look it up. They know how to fans reach their investigators. Is that her hat for real? Come on now. The Big Brother community investigates all of them. So I don't know why she said that.
You know what? Let me ask T-Core if she can send me a hat because I'm about to be ready in case Mickey want to play.
No, that would be. Oh my god.
I'm locked and ready. I'm always ready. I don't know if she want that smoke. I don't know.
No. Oh, thank you, baby. I think that she is actually with it. I think you and her on the live would be everything. I'm sorry.
No. I already got canceled. I already got canceled once for calling a black woman a bitch. I'm not getting canceled again.
I've been canceled many damn times. Somebody said I have. Sorry, I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm not getting canceled again.
Christmas a day,
I can't. Because I text people. I be talking to some of my BB alums. I be like, I didn't like what she did. Like that whole like nasty, disgusting, this, that. I was like, what the. I was like, what are we talking about? Why are you talking to people like that? Like, why is that a thing?
Because you kept it real just like I do. Like I said, I'm just telling them before you was on the call. I know I'm on that list. Regardless of how much production knows my name, my email, from Bravo to OWN to CBS, I have a long list of resume. I'm known as a journalist. That's fine. But I'm also on that list of she's a rebel blogger. She won't do a QC one. She won't be safe. She's going to do the wild stuff. So I am on that list. I wear that badge proudly. I don't change it. I mean, I've calmed down a bit.
I don't think that you should ever change who you are. The thing that you have to understand is that this is a business, and they are going to always go with the safe routes when it comes to a lot of things. And I have now decided for myself that I love that comment.
I see that.
It reminds me of the Wale song that I put on my TikTok. But I have now understand and learned with this industry, and that's why with the Heavy Crown Network, I have took the time to understand I have other people in this network, but I've also made it that I am going to be opinionated. I'm going to say what I feel and honest, because if everybody else wants to play like this is Nickelodeon and Disney Channel and shit for a show that's 21-year-olds plus, they can go ahead and do that. But for me, I'm going to still be real and raw and allow my personality, and you should do the same. You should never change that, because there's, even if you have one thing I've learned, even if you have one person that loves you, that's all that matters. That's all you really need. And there's people out there that love you for what you say and what you do. And when you get those opportunities to talk to other people, it will happen. And I'm going to send Jimmy a message. I'm going to let him know to come and do a live with you and stuff like that. And, like it just takes time, because these people they're still trying to learn.
Right.
Where like when I came out, it was like, when I saw your comment, I was like, what? Hold up, because I only talked to one black person who I regret even talking to, and I'll never mention their podcast again, because they are some fucking scammers, and what they're doing, it's funny because of what I'm talking about. It's funny because they're trying to back up Riley, which makes sense. They like to back up people that are problematic, because they know when you're at your weakest. So when I was like at my weakest and I felt like I had nobody, that's why I was talking to them. So that's what they do. And then they want to sit there and bring you in. It's like a cult.
Yeah, it is. That's why I don't fool with that person either. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah, I can't even. That person was messing up my brand a little bit. So yeah,
same. I was so embarrassed, and it almost caused a wedge between me and my brothers and sisters because of that shit. I'll never forget that. I will never. And it's just like, it's sad because
I also wouldn't even talk to me because of that person until somebody came between us and brought us together. She now follows me and everything, but
of course
I was associated with that person, so I understood her point, her side. And even Tiffany, same thing because of that person. But Tiffany's my girl. Like, y'all, people include me in the outside, like, hey, Cameshia, this is not a good look, mama, what's going on? I was like, what's happening? And then talking to you behind the scenes about it, and we was like, wait a minute, we come to the same conclusion. That's toxic. So I agree about that. I
know people are asking who, but it's just a Twitter account, and they are just known. I'm not even going to give the name out because I really don't want to give them no type of motherfucking platform or anything. Exactly. They're just known for being very like talking to people that probably get like a lot of cancel and hate. So like when I came out the Big Brother house, I felt alone. And then they were sending me stuff that was like showing me about the stuff that people were saying. And I was like, oh my God, someone so said that about me. Like, and I felt like, these people are looking out for me. They've had my back. So I need to sit there and be with them. And it's so funny because they were actually one of the people that were able to be on that list of exit interviews.
Oh, really? Oh, you know what? I knew that too. I knew that too. And that was weird to me when I found it out.
And I was like, what the fuck? I remember them pop with a joint in his hand and all this other crazy shit. I was like, who am I talking to? And he was the only one. And when I did my exit interviews, which was great because I was reeled in. He was the only one like, BD, I was fighting for you the whole season. You know, we got you over here. Boom, boom. And I was like, oh, great. You saw. No, we get it. We knew they were going to do that.
Not the garage. My bad.
That part. Okay? That part. Now, I'm going to leave that conversation alone so I can move on. I also want to talk. You know, Sharon Tharp put out a tweet last night. Mm-hmm. I felt bad, and I talked to her, and you know the fans were upset. Oh, the fans were upset because of the live feeds being down, and the live feeds being down. Excuse me, the live feeds being down while BB Unlocked was being aired. And I think that the fans sometimes think like people that are like top press, like you know Sharon Tharp, love her. She's top press. She's always their number one when it comes to press. Right. And then like BB alums, I think they think that we have the power to make things happen. We don't. Like we have.
Came at her crazy or what?
No, the fans were just attacking her, like just because they were angry. They were angry. But I just think fans have to understand like we don't have powers to make things happen. If we had powers to make things happen, don't y'all think my black ass would be on the motherfucking screen by now?
Yes.
Okay, we don't have, none of the BB alums have powers to make anything happen. Production is a company itself. Like, we have no powers. We can sit there and suggest. We could throw our names out there. We could say, hey, da-da-da, boom, boom. Love to come and do stuff. You know, like, done that. I've reached out to one of the casting people and said, hey, I heard y'all doing this little, like, bringing alums back. I would love to be someone to come and do stuff. They said, okay, we'll let you know. And that's it. We don't have the power of like, turn the live feeds back on and da-da-da. If we hear information, we'll pass it on. But Big Brother gives us little tiny information. They give us little, like tiny. They don't give us all the stuff. So it's like, if we say, hey, I think the live feed should be on an hour and they decide to keep that bitch off for the whole day, that's not on us.
Right. I don't know what that's weird. I didn't know that. I've had Sharon before. She's given me advice before. She's been super cool with me. You know what I'm saying? She's up there. So for her to hit me up on DM and I'm not or respond to my DM when I ask a question, I thought I would have respected that from her. But I didn't know they were coming at her crazy. I'm going to have to go look at that. I didn't even know. See, I don't.
Yeah, she tweeted last night. I talked to her. I felt really bad because I was like, first of all, I was like, she's a journalism like you. Like she's not one of these castmates. Like, why are y'all hating on her? I'm like, what are y'all doing? She's just trying to speak. And on top of that, it's like, you know, I also just, I don't know, this season and everything that's happened recently, I think this season is so chaotic.
Watered down Kool-Aid. No sugar. Watered down Kool-Aid with no sugar.
I just don't know how.
Edit it down. Edit it. Everything. It's trying to keep everything contained. I think the last couple of seasons been a little too controversial for them. So they want to keep everything contained, pretty, with a nice little bow on top.
I will say that, how can I say this? I think that because of I said this before, because of the world, and it's fine, the world is very sensitive right now.
Ooh, it is. It is.
Everything has been very sensitive in the whole entire world. So when you have these shows, you know, I think about old school Big Brother, right? And I think about the stuff that they had. I think about the stuff. I would love to go back in time. I would love to switch with somebody and put them on Big Brother 23, and I go do BB10. Because I think about the stuff that I said that would have been iconic and not problematic, where now it's problematic. But the world is very sensitive, so you just like everybody is so sensitive to things that now production feels like they had to be more sensitive. But think about it. They took away our live feeds. They said you can't rewind them no more. Y'all done with that.
Yes. Oh,
Which tells you which tells you how they really feel. They're like, yo, I'm not dealing. No, we're not doing that. They're not gonna be rewinding. So I appreciate them trying to protect their house guys, but then also they're kind of telling you to your face, guys, we're tired of you guys like
pretty much
stuff and turn it to other stuff, and then it's like, you know, we cancel people and we do all these things, and you can say the wrong thing, and it's like, right. So it's hard. But Rachel being, because I'm gonna stay on topic because I don't need to get off the rails.
I'm just going to say, and we're gonna go back to that too. I just want to say that I get it. Looking at the other side of it as a business, I can get trying to protect my people in the house and the brand itself, because it becomes to be a lot. Twitter goes crazy, the TMZs, the US Today, I get it. I would try to protect my brand as well. But you're protecting it so much, you're losing your core audience. So
I agree, but it's hard. It's hard. It's very, very hard. But here's the thing. Once again, this is the only show that has this thing of live feeds. And I think because you have two different audience, you have two different type of fan bases, you have two different everything when it comes to Big Brother. Where all these other shows that have won Emmys,
yep.
that everyone has to watch that one, whatever you produce out there. So you're like, you gave these fans freedom to do what they want. Now you're trying to take that away from them. What do you think is going to happen? And poor Rachel, who literally came back, loves this show. She loves I have never seen somebody who can love this show the more that Rachel loves it.
The thing about it, somebody in the chat said, and I heard it on the internet too, that she's trying to leave the jury house, but just won't let her leave. So she tries to.
If Brendan hears that, he's going to end up going there.
Well, do you think that honestly that it's a contractual thing why she can't leave? I thought it was a contract. I thought that she couldn't leave.
Probably is. I mean, we all had to sign a contract. Like, if you end up leaving or deciding to go home, you don't get paid anything. That's what it says. I don't know if there's anything else. We would have to ask, Xavier himself, who read that contract up and back and forth. Like, he would have the knowledge better.
Well, I know from other shows I was told that. Like, when I've interviewed other cast behind the scenes, they would tell me if we ever left the show, we wouldn't get paid whether we won or not. So I was like, leaving the show, you'll lose money. And maybe, like you said, she made money. Maybe she doesn't care. But production wants her in the house because the jury's going to be so, once people it's going to be more exciting. They don't want to lose that. So it's like, are you using her for the entertainment-wise? And you want to keep her in the jury? You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I want to go home too. I'll just go to the crib to my kids.
It could not be me. I'm being honest with you. It could not be me. Sorry, I'm just checking my hours. What am I missing?
I was going to ask you, how would you react if you got sent to the jury in that way? How would you?
What do you mean, all in that way?
Like, didn't get a chance to do BB Blockbuster, didn't get nominated, didn't get to opportunity to save your life. You didn't get voted out.
No, I would have told him to kiss my black ass.
Oh shit! I was the same thing too.
I would have been like, I'm not doing this. You guys gave everyone an opportunity. You heard me when I was complaining about how the cops were not equitable for a big person.
Right.
So yes, I'm like, can you imagine if I went home to something stupid because of and I didn't have a chance to play the veto. I didn't have a chance to do votes. I ain't got a chance to BB Blockbuster that you guys put into this game. So I ain't have 3 of the chances. What was the 4th one you said? You said it earlier.
Wait, the opportunities to be voted out. I said BB Blockbuster, veto, and be nominated to be sent out. She didn't have any opportunities. I'm saying,
Yeah, but there was something else you said that also played into key. I can't remember what you said.
shoot, I don't remember.
I mean, Powers. There was Powers this
Oh
season.
yeah. Oh, Casey saving
Okay.
Keanu.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. They had no Lum come in and play the veto for me. So you telling me campaigning, veto, blockbuster, Powers, a BB alum coming in and playing for me, your alliance, six different things to kind of help me with this game. I just get sent out on something stupid because they're the fucking mastermind who's playing the damn production and shit like that inside it or something. Whatever. We don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But that is crazy to me. That's crazy. And I feel really, really bad. I feel very, very bad.
I think that I would have. Broke my contract. Thank you for the gift, baby. I would have broke my contract some kind of way.
In reality, everybody would have broke their contract.
There's no way I would have did it. I would just dealt with it outside the house.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing that also what I will say this. The hard part about this whole entire thing is the fact that excuse me. It's the fact that Rachel Riley. Oh, thank you. Rachel Riley is somebody who's played this game 4 times. So it's like it'd be different if you were like a new house guest and you just don't know what's going on and it's like got it. Somebody who's played this game 4 times and this happens, I wouldn't give zero. I would have been like this. Thank you, CBS, for such an opportunity. 3 times, excuse me. Thank you, CBS. This was such a great opportunity. I thank you so much. I appreciate everything you've done for me. I will give my vote from home. I'm going to go home to my family. You guys will be okay. And I will check back in with you guys later. Now, that's it. That's exactly what my ass would have said.
Period. You know what? I wonder if she's sad right now. And then I heard somebody, when you was on your call, somebody said that Kelly said that they wanted Rachel on her anniversary alone. Why is it they're so evil to her? I'm so serious.
Because Rachel get on their nerves. Rachel stay on their necks. That's why. Because they can't handle it. They're very weak-minded. Weak-minded people think this way. Because you know what? If you were such a bad bitch, I'd have been like, I'm getting Rachel out here, and that's it. It's like, here's the thing. It's Rachel to me is so confident that it makes them upset.
Ooh,
and I will say this.
They are jealous of her.
If Rachel was picking, like, if I feel like Rachel was picking on me, yeah, I'll be coming at her neck, but I'll be coming at her. I don't think I would ever say things that are fucked up, like I want her by herself on her anniversary, or I want her with her kids, which it's so sad. Please forgive me. I don't know Rachel's name's kids, but I swear she said one of their name's kids when she was talking about them the one time, when she was like, she's such a good mother to so-and-so. Like, those are things that are giving very mean girlish, but then on top of that, are we going to hold them to the same standard? And I'm going to say this. Are we going to hold them to the same Big D standards? Or is it because they're white and we're not going to hold them to the same Big D standards? Because when they come out, I don't want to see those bitches at all get more than 10K followers. Not even that. I better see that they are the worst of the worst and should never be back on TV again. I want them to get the same motherfucking treatment that they gave me, where I had to work and dig myself out of it. They better not get the white girl treatment where they just be like, okay, they're fine, they're cute, they're pretty. Everyone are making memes and icons and waking it up and doing all these other iconic things. I don't want to hear that. Y'all need to make sure y'all give them the same motherfucking treatment that y'all gave me and everybody else that y'all say were problematic or said something bad, and do the same exact thing. I don't want to hear that. So clock that.
No, as a journalist, me, when Derek was getting dragged, as Derek, I was in the streets going crazy. Because to me, some of the hate he got made no sense, and I was going off. And I didn't I did not like it. I was in the streets like, what you say about Big D? What's the
baby? It's crazy. It was. I was like this. I was like, then you motherfuckers could never watch Drag Race. Because that's how the gays talk every day.
Yes, they read down and take your soul. But I'm gonna say this about Ava and Kelly. Those are 2 awkward girls in their real life, right? Just listen to me. They are awkward in their real life, not popular. You look at Ashley, then look at Mickey. You look at Rachel. They don't have that pizzazz. I'm sorry.
They don't, baby.
And so
A lot of people don't have to be
on them. They hated on them. I'm telling you.
Who is entertaining? Who is entertaining this season?
Rachel, look, at the end of the day, I know
No, be honest.
what?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest. Y'all may have hated because Mickey was the best villain of the show. She's black, but she's the best villain of the show. Ashley, entertaining, talk too much, but very entertaining. Rachel, also iconic. Jimmy, also iconic, and Keone for a different reason. That's it for me. Sorry, that's it for me. Nobody else.
I'm gonna say this. Overall, entertaining, where they could do the little gimmicks and I wouldn't be annoyed. Rachel.
Oh, she was the best one out of all of them. She's the best.
But I'm just saying, like, even when Will, like, nothing against Will, like, oh, that's my chocolate job, da, da, da. My bad, I can't keep up. The TikToks, I can't really keep up, and I'm trying to do, like, you know, I'm Uncle Will. Like,
this is Will.
This is how Will is. Yeah, you know, I'm not even listening. Like, these Will segments take me out.
Not the Will dance.
These Will segments take me out. And listen, I appreciate Will for being there, but you know, I don't know if it's the
that key mama said what I want to say. Go ahead.
I just think Rachel's the only one who I could say I was truly entertained as of green screens, diary rooms, talking about their game, strategize, bringing all that. I feel like her segments are funny. Everyone else's segment, I have not, to be honest. I haven't chuckled. I look at my screen like this.
Same.
Rachel's segment cracked me up. Now, Ashley entertained me when she read, what's it called? Jimmy. I didn't laugh at Jimmy because Jimmy was giving me drag race lines. But Jimmy was at least somewhat entertaining to me. So I just don't know. Now that Rachel's gone, it's like, what am I left with and stuff? And Ava, you know what? Ava gave me a little moment when she was in the HOH and she said, and everyone thinks they're safe. They have a problem. I'm going to put anybody. Like, those are little things that I could appreciate.
My housewives line. Well, no, how about the part I would give Ava is when she said, I would have said the same thing. When I'm HOH, nobody come in my bathroom.
I'm sorry, I just had to pack my stuff.
She said, nobody can go to my bathroom. And I died. When she said that, I was like, bro, like, Ava say, I'm not doing no one-on-ones for no hour. That would have been me, period.
Ava gave HOH that I would have done.
I loved it. Because I'm not my own bathroom. Y'all nasty? No. They ain't for bathroom.
I would be like, you got one opportunity. Look, one chance. One night only. One night. That's all it was got of me. I would have said one night. Figure it out.
The whole thing with that to me was like, it's how I would have did it. So I don't know, but Will did take off her HOH. I don't care. Nobody says her blaming Mickey is odd to me when really it was Will. Will also, even though y'all don't like the way he's playing the game, some of you guys, Will is playing a quiet game, right?
Well, I like to say Will's playing a big D game.
I think the same thing. I said that right.
He's good with everybody. He's not. They don't see him as a threat. He's always on the right side of the alliances. You know, he is somebody who is, you know, making them laugh, entertaining them.
Being a part of the conversation, yes. I mean, just being there for everybody.
What happened? What conversation?
No, he was being like a father figure to Ashley a little bit, and to me,
of course.
You know,
Will is someone trustworthy. He's somebody who's good. He's only crashed with like the people in the beginning when they kept trying to make him put him up.
Yeah.
But other than that, he's been kumbaya.
But how about when he convinced Vince, who's the big manipulator, he pointed at that fool and said, make a decision. That he put Cass on the block. Like nobody even knows that. And see the thing about it, just like Mickey should have told everybody before he left the house, Morgan convinced her to put Jimmy up. I would have told all the tea. I'm leaving anyway. Y'all ain't even clear when I leave. I'm not hugging anybody. Baby, let me tell you something. When everybody was looking crazy and Ava was dancing a dance of Diddy because she was so happy Mickey lift, I would have said, bro, don't nobody hug me. Don't nobody touch me. I'm getting up out of here. Grab my bags. I would have pulled a Cody. I would have walked right up out of there. I would have told
No,
everybody
but I think I was trying to explain this to somebody before. I think unfortunately we're dealing with a cast that they're doing these messed up things, but because we live in this generation where we saw so many people hugging and trying to calm things down, that now it's like you have to do it.
right, Poncho. I would have went out. I forgot who did it before. There's a lot of people that did it, but I would have went out with a bang. I would have said, FYI, Morgan told me to put up Jimmy. FYI, I did not help Ava. It was Will. Baby, I would have everybody down. I would have went down the line. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like
I would
you.
have been, sis, I would have been right there with you because on some real shit. If I ever went out the house, I would have been cursing everybody out. That's hard. I
Right.
said, if I leave, I'm cursing everybody out. Don't get it twisted. Big D is who and having fun and entertaining. Big D is gonna curse y'all the fuck out.
And I would have said no hugs. I would have stood with my back and said, before y'all do it, no hug. Nobody was even crying. And then Ava was dancing. I would have went out for her before I left.
I don't think she saw it.
I've been looking at everybody because nobody was even crying. Nobody.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Mickey, even though I don't think she's seen everything yet, but when she gets a second to see everything, she about to come out swinging.
She gonna figure they didn't like her. Nobody liked her. Like the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I think, they were just dragging her. Everybody. The secret. It was to me. It was a secret alliance to get Mickey out for like 3 or 4 weeks.
No, of course. You know. And her own alliance didn't want her. But guess whose fault is that? That's
Hers.
fault. Instead of her taking, hold on one second. Hold on.
Somebody said, why did production call Brandon to give him heads up? I mean, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me.
I mean, he wants to be able to. You should give them. You should. That's a respectful thing.
I respect that as well. I mean, I know he was upset about it and everything, but I understand why they were called because he'd be like, well, oh shit, it's cast members. Like, they're all alum.
But also, it's like, you want to be prepared because, I don't know, maybe I would rather know ahead of time instead of me sitting at home watching and then seeing my wife getting kicked out. And then, like, I had to do this in front of my kids. Like,
Yeah.
they got kids, they got family. Like, it's a little different. Like, they probably do that to they probably do that to everybody. Like, they probably call your number one person and say, hey, I just want to let you know, so-and-so is
Injury.
about to be kicked out.
And Brandon is pissed off. I gotta go watch that IG live. Everybody says it's everything. And I love to. I haven't had a chance to see it yet.
I believe it. And you know what? I ain't fucking mad at it.
Did you watch it?
No, I didn't even see it yet. Look, I literally, last night what was I doing last night? I did the pot. Today's what? Saturday?
Yeah.
I didn't, you know what? Because the live feeds weren't on last night, I kind of just like got myself together, figured out what I was going to do next.
Right.
And then I was like, I was doing stuff for Heavy Crown. And then I was like, all right, hold on, sorry. Let's make sure I have everything I need. Okay, I got everything I need. But I didn't hear about it until late that night. And then I was sitting there like, damn, like, what happened? And then I was reading tweets about the BB Unlock. And everybody was trying to run with this narrative. And I was like, well, that's not the truth. Like, I've never talked about my friends. I gave constructive feedback to.
So I gotta be on the Unlock thing, right? And people are scared to talk about it because they attack.
Listen, before you say, let me just say this, because I'm not getting in trouble.
No. I'm not saying that bad gets the cast, because I love and
here's what I would say about BB Unlock. BB Unlock has a lot of potential. I do like Derek and Taylor as hosts. Mm-hmm. I do appreciate the background that they have. I know Taylor wants to host. I know Derek does hosting. It's his job. He does criminal shit.
He does.
So I appreciate the dynamic of the people that they picked. My only suggestion was they should bring in, like, instead of these celebrities, it should be like BB alums that should be like, that we haven't seen for a while. Or like, we're bringing in Danielle Reyes. We're bringing in
Oh yes,
Janelle. We're bringing in Brittany Hayes. We're
I
bringing in Vanessa Russo. We're bringing in people that haven't been there or whatever. Just Janelle.
for a while. Yeah, I
Then I
got you.
also said it could be interesting if you're doing it every 2 weeks. You could bring in different alums each week.
Oh my God, yes.
Like it should be
Right,
2
yeah.
new alums each week. My statements that I have said was not against those two. It was me giving constructive feedback to something else. Just like I say, hey, we should do a BB Halloween. I'm always giving Big Brother ideas on what they can do to help the motherfucking show.
Hey, confession. That'd be
So
cute.
it's like people were trying to take it as, you're trying to shade Taylor, you're trying to shade Derek. And I'm like,
God.
why would I shade people that I've talked to? I literally also talk to them about this. It's crazy. So that is my thoughts
Taylor get a little hate too, though. Taylor get a little hate about it because a few weeks back, because people was mad that the BB they don't want to watch it. Some people were. I'm being honest with you. Some fans.
No, I know the fans have said that, but they there's always a tendency of making sure, like, if an alum says it, then it's like, oh, Big D said this about it, and da da da. And I'm like, guys, like, don't, like, first of all, don't tie me to shit, because I'm trying my best to be on the good motherfucking bandwagon with CBS. So I'm giving constructive feedback, not like trash the show feedback. I'm like, hey, you guys should probably do this to help this, to do that, to do that.
But the thing, a lot of the fans even told me.
But
They
I'm
was
also
like,
saying, I'm saying it in a constructive way. So I'm also saying what the fans are thinking about or suggesting and things like that. So like when I put out like, what kind of themes you guys think we should do for Big Brother future wise? The fans like, oh my God, we should do runner-up season. We should do America's favorite players. We should do first out. We should do
first out.
we should do like alliances where it's like top 3 from each alliance come back and play. Like,
Oh, I love that.
I'm throwing out ideas, but so CBS can kind of pick up the breadcrumbs. But that's why I said, oh, BB on Live, I don't really understand it, but we could definitely sit there and like bring in some different special guests and things like that.
That'd be good here. But no, the alliance one you said.
Of
That
course.
was- No. If they like say visit with all the chill, they can go as far back as Chilltown to the Cookout. Like the biggest alliances have them compete. That would be fire. Fire.
There's so much that they
Fire, man.
can do that they just are not doing. And all I'm trying to do is say, hey, someone who reads, I read my tweets. I read what the fans are saying, because think about it. When you were in my live, I answered you.
You did.
I answer people that are saying stuff. So I'm one of those people where I know a lot of BB alums are like, I've never looked at my mentions. I've never looked at my tags. I'm not one of those people. I'm very interactive with the fans because I want to hear what they have to say. And if I have to be the person to be the spokesperson for the fans, great. Which means probably why Big D is canceled. But I will speak up for everybody, because who else is going to speak for the fans?
Wow.
So if the fans are like, this shit is trash, guess what? Baby, the fans are saying this is trash. How can we fix it? How can we get back to it?
Oh, Michaela. Thanks, somebody love you. Well, see, Phil,
And I love everybody who understands me and took the time to listen to me over the last 4 years. But I don't know. But I'm really sad about Rachel. They're gonna get a lot of backlash. I don't think they really care, because they know y'all still gonna turn that show on TV.
you're right. Like just like Phil said on YouTube, he says, I am only going to check in with some reactors online. From this point on, I'm done with the live feeds and shows. I hope
Who said that?
on my YouTube channel. He says, I am done with the live shows and feeds. I hope viewers cancel their Paramount subscriptions. Horrible production. And I'm pretty sure it feels that way.
That's what you said.
No. Phil Burton said it on my YouTube channel, and it's
Oh.
on YouTube. And he said, "I'm only going to check in with some reactors online. From this point on, I'm done with the live show and feeds. I hope viewers cancel their Paramount subscriptions. Horrible production."
Oh.
Yes.
Yikes.
And you think it's just Phil gonna be saying that? It's not. I'm not saying it's gonna, like you said, it won't make a dent, but who knows?
I just, me personally, once again, let me just keep all this shit in this bag, Derek. I don't know why you're trying to take all this shit out the bag. I just personally I just feel bad for just, like, that couldn't be, like, you know what? I just hope that Rachel feels, here's my thoughts. I just hope that Rachel feels iconic. I hope that she feels that she has really done a lot for the Big Brother community and the Big Brother universe. I hope that she feels, and hopefully somebody's recording this because this is important. I hope that she feels
I'm gonna clip it off.
iconic as a queen, has done so much for this Big Brother community. And I want her to know, don't be embarrassed. If she feels embarrassed about maybe how she went out or something like that, don't be embarrassed. Her legacy was definitely left. And this season definitely took it to a whole nother level that I've never seen, to the point that I sat there and said to myself, I can learn a lot from this. I'm not usually impressed by a lot of people. I can learn a lot from this. I hope that she understands that she definitely took it to a whole nother level of showing us strategy and how to play this game and how to move around in this game. And just know that she's very loved, and she definitely deserves America's favorite player. I don't give a fuck about anybody else. She deserves America's favorite player. And you know why? Because she gave America a show. She gave America a show. That is the honest truth. If you don't give me a fucking show, you do not deserve shit. If you do not entertain me, make me laugh, make me feel some type of way, you don't deserve shit. She deserves America's favorite player. And to me, her winning America's favorite player tops anyone who wins Big Brother 27. I'm going to be honest.
Wow.
Because in reality, people that win America's favorite player, and do not take this as shade to any of the other fucking winners, because you guys will take that and take it to the other winners. Usually people that win America's favorite players are people that they wanted to win the game. I've always said that.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get off here. I know you got somewhere to go, but when it comes to Rachel, even when I've interviewed her before all of this, I've always seen her iconic. On her season, they nominated her, and I was young then, before I became a blogger. They nominated her every week, and she would come through. I loved it. She had to fight her way for the whole entire freaking season. For the whole freaking season. And to me, that will always make her iconic and legendary to me, period. And even on this season, just like BDC, I'm gonna come behind him on that one. She literally was iconic and strategic. Nobody in this entire season was strategic at all. Nobody. Everybody played for tears, friendships, and a showman.
Who's the showman?
Catherine and Riley, with that old weird.
Isn't there a three-way showman's too?
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I forgot about the cheater showman they're talking about now with with Morgan and Vinny with the hug gates. Because his girlfriend blocked him. So the show Cheat Man, my bad, Cheat Man's, whatever. Because his girlfriend.
See, and this is why. Let me tell you. Can I tell you something? If I had my own show, do you know I would be having the girlfriend? I would have the girlfriend on the show.
Oh, man, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I almost asked people, "What's her IG?" so I can hit her up. I swear to God. I said, somebody send me her DM because I would hit her up and talk to her. I would do it. And you know I would. But I just was like, would she respond to me? I'm pretty sure everybody hitting her up. Oh, I would have her on my show. I would.
Well, I'm going to, listen, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure to say something to Jimmy.
Okay.
I got to talk to Jimmy. I'm trying to do unfortunately, because Heisem's so damn fucking old and not good with technology.
Oh my God, I can't.
I'm thinking about doing a 3-way IG with them soon. Because we have to do IG, and I hate using IG Live because I feel like people don't like IG Live. But unfortunately, Hisom's old ass don't have anything but motherfucking Facebook and Instagram. He don't have a Twitter.
Oh,
I'd be like, I'd be sending him, oh baby, I'd be sending him stuff, and he'd be like, I can't see it. I gotta call him and read it to him. He is so damn. He's so old school and so old. I can't. He be irking my nerves. I be cursing Highsmile out every day.
don't seem to get together. Sorry, maybe he just couldn't deal with it like he was saying. That's why he don't want to deal with it. But,
Right. But other than that, I probably will do a TikTok live with Jimmy. But I also know Jimmy's probably feeling a lot right now because everybody's like pressuring him to want to talk to Mickey and stuff. And I gotta reach out to him because I want him to understand like he doesn't have to move at anyone's pace.
do it his own way. Period.
But he does feel like the conversation they need to have should be public. So I do respect that and understand that.
Mm-hmm. That might go left though. But I'm so serious. I got the thing about it is I got a feeling it's gonna go a little left. I'm sorry. Because with the way she's coming out with that smoke and the way I know he can bring the smoke as well, it's gonna go a little left. It is. So, and me myself, I can't really talk to Jimmy myself. If I get the opportunity to talk to him, if I talk to nobody else, I'll be cool with that. That's something I'm gonna talk to him because I felt like he was done so dirty, just like Rachel. And I'm for sure gonna hit her up when she gets settled and everything else.
Yeah, and just know Rachel's probably gonna like everybody like.
I'm gonna wait a while. I'm gonna wait a long
Rachel's probably gonna do the stuff that she gotta do for CBS.
Right.
And then everybody else, not even I am talking about even me. I probably won't even talk to Rachel until probably end of November, maybe.
Right.
Like, because she's gonna be probably overwhelmed with everything, want to be with her kids, her family, all that stuff. I just can't see her being ready to jump into interviews. But I got to see how this twist went down, and if there's I don't know if there's a way for her to go back in. I just don't, unless they sit there and say, oh, we're bringing back an old school, like Battle of the Blah, or like Battle Back or something. But I just don't, I don't know. It just don't make no sense. And I know how she went out because somebody told me. Right. I just don't want to spill it because I don't know how accurate it is or that information is supposed to be out there.
It's a lot out there right now.
Right. So I know how she went out. And the way that she went out, I was like, that made no sense. The way she went out is
shit. Mickey's my cousin and she ain't talking to none of them. When Era fine, when she gets ready to, I want her to come on my platform whenever she's ready.
Yeah, she can go talk to you. I know Mickey don't want to talk to me, and that's fine. I have nothing. Listen, Mickey Mouse. Hey, Mickey Mouse's cousin. Yeah, and she can if she want to talk to them, she'll talk to them. Other than that.
But Mickey does owe Jimmy a conversation. I'm sorry. I mean, I really do. I mean, she do what you want to do. Obviously, all of them can do what they want to do. But I think she does owe Jimmy a conversation. Who tells somebody?
Oh yeah, she definitely
get nominated.
She definitely owes Jimmy a conversation. But the karma came back to Mickey Mouse. Like it literally like boomeranged around and came right back to her ass because her own Morgan that she was like friends with voted her out, but she was also willing to throw more. That's what I'm saying. Mickey game was crazy. She had no cap. She had no caps on anything. I was like, Mickey Mouse, what are you doing? What type of clubhouse are you running? Get Goofy, get Minnie, get the dog, get all of them together. What are you doing? What type of clown house is this? Because this is not no clubhouse that I would want to be a part of. It was giving Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera about to leave to go sing and do something else with somebody else. What is going on, girl, in this clubhouse? It made no sense. Your own people were looking at you like, we're going to get her out. We're going to get her out. We're going to get her out.
Yeah, she don't even know. She was like nominated in their head in 4 weeks straight. It was like a whole...
And she was so in love with damn Goofy the whole damn time, she couldn't figure out
nothing. Not Goofy with the hat. And he was the worst... I would tell Mickey this. I would swear to God, Riley was worse for your game, and so was Catherine. You should have stayed down with Ashley.
Listen, I knew it was over when he grabbed her leg and called her, you know, you're my peach, right?
Yeah, that was really uncomfortable for me to watch.
I knew, and we know.
I was like,
we know what a white man called
not Brad Pitt.
We know, not Brad Pitt. We know when a white man call you his peach, peach.
Oh,
We know what that means. Especially if you from the South.
and I'm from Texas, so you know I know.
Okay, because a white man calling a black woman his peach.
It's like calling a girl, "Hey, girl."
Because
No,
it's giving. We're going back into
not master.
that part. I didn't say it. You said it because that's
I
what it's
can.
giving. That's what it's giving. Hey, when you get done doing the dishes, I want you to meet
Pick up
me in
my
the back of
shoes.
the, I want you to meet me in the back of that barn, my peach. I want you to meet me
Oh
back in that
shit!
barn. I want you to be ready when I come out of service. Okay. I want you to be ready, my peach. Hurry up.
She knew. If only she knew how much they dragged her
And
behind.
make sure you fresh out the shower too when you're done. Cause that's what it was giving. When I had a whole flashback. I was like,
And she was cooking for everybody in the house too. Cooking all that good food for the people. And the whole time, we gonna get Nikki out. The fuck? I'm out of here. You cooking and cleaning every day. No ma'am. No ma'am.
I'm telling you, I'm not doing this no more review today. Okay. I'm not doing this no more review today. Okay.
It was like, it was giving, what's the syrup name? Okay. All right. Because I didn't like that. I don't.
I was
I'm
very
saying this.
uncomfortable.
What I'm saying is, you guys, I'm saying you have to understand from a personal color standpoint because Nikki did not know that these things were saying behind her back. Generally, she's probably just like that, cooking and cleaning. People just have that nature in them to be that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh
But
yeah, that's me. That was me all
that's
day.
me
I just
too.
wasn't living
But at
in
the
that
same time, the way
environment.
they were dragging her behind her back is where we're coming from. I want you guys to understand where we're coming from. It's dirty because she didn't know they were talking about her like that. And it's shitty to me. I'm sure she knows now, but understand, if I'm here
So
cooking.
I understand her going off. I understand her going off
Right.
now if she has that information
Right.
to why she feels the way she did. But she also did the same thing to a lot of the other people that
Yes.
would have been loyal to her. So the people that she was being loyal to were sitting there dragging her. Then she was talking to Ashley every motherfucking way that she could, who was like should have been the one thing I can say was that I wish that she didn't treat Ashley the way that she did, because if
Yes.
she treated Ashley better, Ashley could have probably helped her in this situation. So that's what I'm saying, that it's crazy to me when you look at this whole entire situation. I gotta go because I gotta get to my next destination. But the thing that I have learned is that if she would have took the time to maybe talk to Ashley and treated her better and made Ashley like a Tiffany and Hannah type of situation, they probably could have really figured out the game together where they could have manipulated their way to make it way past everything. But Mickey was so trying to play this like, I'm a mastermind type of girl, and it was not giving mastermind.
It wasn't.
Unfortunately, when she first started, Mickey Mouse was giving us Disney Channel, and that shit went directly down to PBS real quick.
Damn. I thought it was say Tubi at first. I was going to say Tubi. But
No, I'll give her a little bit of credit. It went right down to PBS, okay, where it's on the free network. She was on a Royal Channel, Channel 34, Disney, and she was doing absolutely, she could have done amazing in the game in the beginning. She had a bunch of allies, and then her ass went all the way down to the free network that you can use with the antenna for PBS at this point.
she
And
literally
that-
said HOH-itis. And then calling the traditional black woman, I didn't like that statement either. I would love to ask her, what do you mean by that? Because we're multifaceted. Black women, for all of us, we're all different. This is not 1955. This is not Donna Reed. Okay.
Wait, what did she say? I'm sorry, I missed that.
She said she was a traditional black woman, comparing her to Ashley, and I never understood.
What's that? Whoa. What the fuck does that mean?
Exactly. It doesn't make any sense. She insulted Ashley so badly, and that hurt me to watch that. To be honest, as a black woman, she just trashed her so bad, and I didn't understand why.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad to watch. It was bad. But you know what? Here's the thing. People can make mistakes. I'm always a keen person. People make mistakes. And she could fix that relationship with Ashley. But the one thing that I just feel like she just needs to, she definitely should drag the people that dragged her, for sure, the people that she was sticking up for. But it's also kind of like, you look kind of dumb because you were willing to stick up for them. Well, you have people that did not want to stick, that were having your back, and you were willing to throw Jimmy and Morgan and Ashley and Rachel and all these people underneath the fucking bus that were willing to have your bag. So it's crazy to me. So it's like I just didn't see anything like it. But once again,
Just
Georgia,
because she had a single parent and got out the mud doesn't make any sense.
is she a mother?
You could no, she said because she's talking about single. Remember her parents was a single parent. But my thing is this: I had two parents who got out the mud, and I had two parents. So to me, that was a traditional. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense just because you're a single parent and maybe you had it harder than Ashley. That looks a little bit like hate a little bit. It looks a little bit like hate. I'm sorry. Because the fact you're saying that Ashley, rich lawyer, beautiful girl, but she loved Mickey in the beginning. If Mickey and Morgan would have stayed tight, they could have tore that house up. Added Rachel to it, they could have tore that house up. So that's why I feel like Mickey ruined her own alliances and she broke up her own alliances for no reason. She got jealous of Morgan sitting with Zach and Vince that night. That didn't make any sense either because Morgan wanted to bring her in the alliance. She was talking to them but down the hey, I want to bring Mickey in, but she didn't even know that. Then she went and told people about their alliance. Morgan lost trust then. It started right there. And then she got the secret HOH. It happened just like that. She told people about Morgan and their alliance. Then she got the secret HOH. Morgan still kept trying with her. And then we start dragging Morgan and Ashley to wheel everybody else.
Here's my question: can someone this one question somebody said? Did someone ask her about the traditional woman comment?
Yeah, everybody.
Did someone say that in the chat?
They said it in the chat because everybody kept saying they didn't understand what she meant by that. And some people were saying because of the fact she had a single mom that probably went through a whole lot. And
Wait, Mickey said that?
Yeah, Mickey said it in the house. She said, I'm the only traditional black woman in the house, comparing herself to Ashley. Like, that's what I'm saying. I didn't understand. I heard her say it. Why are you...
Get her off my fucking screen. She sound goofy.
That's weird.
Goofy. Matter of fact, she ain't Mickey Mouse no more. She goofy.
That's why I told you that hurt me to watch that. Because
I didn't know. I didn't. I thought somebody said that in the comments.
No, Mickey literally said that.
Whoa. I don't know if Mickey invited to the cookout. I'm being honest.
Oh, no.
What
That's
the
bad,
fuck?
That's bad.
She can go what? She can go right with her motherfucking Georgia Peach. As she called her. That's crazy. That's crazy to say.
Yes.
Black is. Let me tell you something. POC is POC. Black is black. It don't matter. It comes in all different type of shades, different type of factors. You don't know what people's history are, what their background is. Like if you got some type of color and you like, black is black. Like I didn't know she said that. Like that's wild to say. I need somebody to clip that and we can't clip it. But if somebody has that, you need to tweet me that because let me tell you something. If she comes for Big D, I'm gonna say, girl, I'm a traditional type of gay.
Oh, they would come for you hard. They would. And then she said to Kelly.
I'm about to throw her words right back at her. I'm a traditional type of gay girl. I'm a traditional type of gay. I'm about to let her. There's no way she could talk to me. If she want to talk to me in person, I probably won't talk to her until it's time for Oz's party next year. She can talk to me then. But other than that, I'm a traditional type of gay.
Oh my God. Somebody says get a Blair White. I'm so done. All right, y'all finna get off of here. Thank y'all for the likes and the follows. Big D, my brother, thank you for coming on here. Spending time.
Absolutely. I owed you a conversation because I haven't got a chance to talk to you. So I'm so sorry it took me so long.
No,
Please
baby, you good. I know you've been busy with everything you're doing as well. I love that you are booked and busy anyway. Please, I'm gonna send Jimmy a message on Instagram today.
Oh, no, girl, as the fans say, I need a job. So I'm broke and busy.
He's booked and busy, y'all. Y'all don't know. He's
I'm
booked
lazy. I don't do anything. I'm a flop. You slept the whole time. You don't deserve to win anything. I can't believe they put you on TV.
If Will wins the whole thing, y'all better give Derek his props.
Will wins the whole thing, baby. I will find a flight and fly out to Cali just to be there with Will to say this is what a Big D game
Exactly.
is.
Exactly. His legacy, period. And then the next season, everybody gonna be on the couch sleeping. Okay?
Everybody gonna be sitting there just listening to everybody talk and shit. Like, cause I'm like, do y'all think I wanted to entertain these motherfuckers for 4.5 months? That's the only thing I could do. I couldn't do nothing.
Will say, I can't even talk to you. What we gonna talk about? What Will say? What we gonna talk about?
Like, I just listen to them. Yeah, sure. I just say what they say back to them.
Oh
I'm like,
God.
damn, Will, you're able to do all that?
So I'm gonna send Jimmy a message. I'm pretty sure that Mickey's cousin.
Yes, I'll text him that.
He's probably gonna tell Mickey what we were saying, but I'm gonna send you.
I don't think. Once again, I don't think there's any problematic things that we have said.
No.
We're just,
Well, right.
if people are so, if people are hurt by things that are being said, every house guest is going to be sensitive because of the fact that they're now at this microscope. Now they're oh hey Betty, they're at this microscope now. So unfortunately, that's just how it is. But we didn't say anything that no one else has said. I'm repeating, just like you told me tonight. I didn't know
Right.
that was said, because to me that's wild.
Well, all right,
That's wild.
they're gonna cover me on Twitter because you know I got mad when I saw free color on the freaking thing. But it's all good. Laura won, and she got Morgan and Ashley. For people just coming in, Morgan, Ashley, and Will on the block. Okay, so you know it is what it is. I'm used to this. I'm true to this. I'm a G like that. So come on and drag me, but understand you will get dragged, and I will take your damn soul. So please be very careful. Okay, yeah, I know that.
Love
All right,
all.
y'all. That being said, I'm gonna put clips on here and tag you in it because this was a really good live.
Oh, good.
All right, y'all.
All right, bye,
Love
love.
y'all.